we agreed that Bronson Reed, Tsunami, Braun Strowman on a car was our primo for the show.
Absolutely. And the only thing I didn't put it on there, I was gonna put it on there, but I didn't even want to not to say that you would steal it, but I thought it was just a good take that like, yo, Bronson Reed's Tsunami is like probably like right now, probably the most terrifying thing that you can take. Like just you know what I mean? The as much as they put that over with Seth and stuff, and
Yeah.
like now with Braun and shit, it's like that's probably your worst case scenario, like on the roster. And I'm thinking about Jacob Fatu also. Like it's them. It's like taking Tsunami from Bronson Reed or taking one of those triple springboard fucking moonsaults, from Jacob Fatu or the top two. Like absolutely not. You're killed. Like the
I
second
think
that
what makes the
happens.
Tsunami interesting, and I don't know if this is gonna be part of his, like, finishing moveset, but, like, I feel like he has to hit it more than once.
He
Because
definitely does.
if you
Oh,
think
go
about,
ahead. Go
like,
ahead.
it's
Sorry.
a tsunami, right? It's like a
Okay.
wave
Okay.
of things, so it's like, it only makes sense for you to hit it more than once.
Okay. No, I see where
You know
you're
what I'm
going
saying?
with
Like,
that. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
the way he comes off the ropes and lands on you, he could just easily just roll out, get back up, and then hit it right back again. That's the
Hmm.
tsunami is being hit.
Yeah.
It's not just one time. That's just a splash.
Yeah.
The tsunami is the effects of it getting 3 times dropped on your chest. That's the
Yeah.
finisher. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
So,
see what you
like,
said. Like the first one is like the tidal wave. That's all it is.
yeah.
That's the first one. It's like you got to add it up. Okay. I can dig
So,
that. Like
like,
you get hit, you got hit by a 3 cycle tsunami or some shit. Like whatever the terminology is. Just
yeah,
a
like,
Michael Cole
saying,
saying
like,
that shit.
he had Seth Rollins with the 6 cycle tsunami.
Yeah.
That's what it is. We calling them cycles. That's what it is.
There you go.
How many cycles, or what did they say in you haven't watched Twisters. Well, you've seen the first Twister, so what do they call them in Twisters?
What supercells? Like I don't know, supercell storms. Like
You just
they're on
guys,
the
we're killing time. We're killing time. I'm
yeah,
gonna say
you lead me down. No, no, we staying here, nigga. You lead me
no.
down this arid ass path. You expect me to understand this reference from 1996 in a movie I haven't seen. But all right, no, yeah, we'll move ahead. I just want to point that out.
I'm pretty sure we talked about Twisters, the movie, recently on the phone. So either way, we're moving forward. My point with Bronson Reed, I like this a lot because you would think when he's going against Braun Strowman and that whole sequence happens last week, you're like, okay, this is the feud for Bronson Reed. Braun Strowman's got to be out for at least a couple weeks now, right? Like,
the,
putting
I
him
would
through
say
a car,
if
it's
that
like I
was
would assume he's out for a
that
couple weeks, and then if that's the case, it's like that just further cements Bronson Reed's badassness.
absolutely. I would say I absolutely agree. I would say only the reason I was biting my tongue as you were talking right there was like only because Braun is Braun, only because he's 400 pounds. Like if that was any other man, yes. But if Braun comes back next week and he has like tape and shit on him, I believe it. Just because they're like both super heavyweights, you know what I mean? But I agree that it was absolutely devastating. There's no way that if he did come back, that he's not selling the shit out of it. Like he'll just be like, I can see him right now being backstage on the warpath trying to get a piece of Bronson. You know what I'm saying? So, but if he's
I would
gone
like to
for
see. I
weeks,
would like to
I
see.
agree with that.
I would like to see Braun Strowman gone for a couple weeks.
Dang, he just came.
Not anything wrong with the character. I think not anything wrong with Braun Strowman. Did I say Bronson Reed? I meant Braun Strowman.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I know what
want
you
to see
meant.
Braun Strowman. That's why they need to change these dudes' names up, bro. I want to see Braun Strowman away from television for a couple weeks just to kind of put over. Because again, like you would think this would lead into a feud, but if he's
Yeah,
able to just wipe Braun Strowman off 1 week after getting confronted, it's like okay, this is a different problem.
yeah.
My one gripe on this, and it wasn't enough to drag it down to a mid, but it nearly did. But WWE's production has been on point for most of the year, so I'll give them a pass. But they can't help themselves from pulling back their old early 2000s bag of tricks of pyrotechnics. I hate the fact that the fucking inside light of the car popped. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, like after Bronson Reed jumped on him, and then it's like the little light that hangs in the middle of the car when you open the door. Yeah, that pops open like like
It causes a
pyrotechnics,
spark. Yeah.
like pyrotechnics in a what you call it. The car's not even on. Are the keys on? Come on
No,
now.
it was not.
Y'all can't help yourselves for just like we gotta show some effect. That
Yeah.
is so 2000s, like when somebody falls on like the speakers next to the stage, and then it's like, I'm
Yeah,
like, come
yeah,
on
yeah.
now.
And now
So
that you point that out, like, because they missed an opportunity where they could have added an effect of like, why didn't the alarm go off? How old was that car? That
that's what I'm saying.
all that
At least
body weight,
have
because
better,
that
just
that
at least
alarm
have
should have
better
went off.
effects. If
Yeah,
you're gonna
the
try to
alarm.
make it realistic, don't give me the little sparks. Have the alarm go off. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's the problem. But not enough. Not enough to drag it down. We spent too much time on that. Let's move on to the